For those of you that don't know already, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds recently released an update to their test servers. This is a huge update, and there's a lot that took place in this update. This exact link and other links that you see in this video will be in the video description. There was a lot of different changes and stuff that happened, but I'm going to go over the key basics. The biggest change that you'll notice is the vaulting and climbing actions were added, and Ballistics overhaul. There was a huge change and updating with the Ballistics, and of course the implementing of the new feature, vaulting and climbing, which everyone is super excited about. Solo and squad options are available on North America servers, Asia servers, and first person and third person servers. And here are a couple threads and stuff that I wanted to quickly cover on what you will see with this update. We got a jet ski, it looks like, coming to play, so that's awesome. A bus of some kind of minibus, and a Jeep. From this image, you can see that they added a forest and a pond behind mansion. So that is new in the current map. That is already playable, still playable. That was an update for this map in particular. PlayerUnknown's potential new weapon. So that's exciting. Looks like you got a tripod here. That'd be awesome if it was deployable. Smash that like button, or let me know in the comments below if you think that it would be neat to have this tripod deployable, and you could potentially have it more accurate when you are laying prone. And with that, if they can do it on one gun, potentially an extension for snipers or other weapons, that would be pretty neat. The next thing I wanted to show was a variable zoom for the 8x.
That's a shotgun. Oh, yo, Marius.
So from this clip, you can see that the 8x now has a variable adjustable scope. So that is awesome. Super nifty, super cool. Next thing that was noticed and brought to attention was the smoke no longer floats and goes in one direction. It kind of just goes everywhere in a big cloud. So that's awesome. And as you can see, it's more condensed. It almost looks like very cloudy, very condensed in that area. And it's just kind of, you know, going out in all directions. So potentially this could be produce way more cover, and when using the smoke grenades can be used in more strategic gameplay. The inventory now also shows how much capacity something takes, and if you were to drop it, how much would be freed up. And you can see that right here. I'm assuming it is that red space right there. There is also a new Killfeed option. Now this is in the options, but you can change your Killfeed from being in the bottom left-hand corner like you would normally see it to the upper top right-hand corner. And as you can see, they are more so icons opposed to the text. Kind of neat, interesting. I'm definitely going to be checking it out. And from this image, you can probably already tell that the rivers are now way deeper. So sorry for you individuals that like to take a vehicle and fly through the river as a quick getaway option. That no longer looks like it may be the case or doable. From this clip, you can see that the bikes seem to be significantly more stable. So just did a flip there, and even going from side to side a little bit, it's not near as jumpy, and it looks to be way more stable. The blue zone has also been updated, and you can see from this image being, I'm assuming this is inside of the wall, it is no longer as distorted. I'm hoping that it is still distorted when you are outside the wall, so you don't get those individuals that are trying to shoot in from outside of the wall. But the fact that it is more visible and not as distorting when you are inside the zone, I think is a good way to go about it, where it's just a glare like you can see in this image, but you can still see through the wall. Here are a couple shots from the new map that I wanted to talk about. You can see, I'm assuming this is the prison. You see some, I'm assuming the prison towers, the wall along the outside. here somewhere in one of the towns. Not entirely sure where, but you have a rough idea. Let me know in the comments below where you think this is on the new desert map. This, I'm assuming, is the same city, maybe not, from the last image just shown. This is a fairly big city, a lot of buildings. It was confirmed that a lot of the buildings will be enterable, if not all of the buildings, but like in H1Z1, certain levels of the apartment and skyscrapers will be blocked off and not accessible. An outside shot of, I'm assuming these would be considered the shacks. They look slightly different, potentially in the new desert map. Guessing one of the side kind of spots. And last but not least, I wanted to show the new map, the new desert map. As you can see here, we see a couple places that are familiar. We have a cartel mansion instead of just mansion. Prison is still there, and a military base. Those are kind of givens, I guess, in general areas. So, curious to see how places compare, whether punishment is kind of like Primorsk, or hard luck is Milta, and rage is kind of Gatka. I'm curious to see like how stuff compares in terms of loot and appearance. So that's very exciting. One other thing that was confirmed by a marketing and events manager at PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is they did change some vehicle sounds, and they are placeholders currently. But new vehicle sounds are coming and in the works. So, I'm not entirely sure, but I've also heard about different sounds for the bikes in particular. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.